Yo, what's up, everybody? Extra Mild Sauce Podcast with our first sneaker episode.
Sneak peek.
Yeah.
What up? What up?
Yeah. So,
long overdue.
Yeah, very, very long overdue. So I want to kick it off, man. What's the shoe that turned you into a sneakerhead? We gonna start out with Steph. Steph's shoe gonna be the earliest shoe. I have a
You
feeling.
told my shoe gonna be the earliest shoe.
Because
Because you 60, dog.
Is that age bias?
It's the Converse weapons.
No. But my first.
When I saw
that's bogus.
Koozie.
But they were dope though. Man.
They were.
Shoe. What's the question again?
What was the shoe that turned you into a sneakerhead?
The Alzheimer's kicking in.
It's a couple, man.
Like, what's the first shoe that made you be like? So let's do this. The first shoe that made you be like, man, I want them.
The Air Max 4s. They call them the BWs now.
Okay.
Air Max BW, purple, black, and white ones. Because Lance on the Cosby Show had them on, and I thought that was like a dope shoe.
Okay.
That's the one. Those and the Fab Five Hirachis. So those are like my two.
Okay.
So that's what 91 and 93.
Yeah. What's the first shoe you got that was like an elite shoe, or when you put it on, you went to school or whatever, you knew you was on?
Oh, some Fresh Prince flights, neon green, white, and with the blue specs. No, I didn't change the strings and blue paint specs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Man, the one where I just knew, like, when I got to school, I was gonna kill them that day. It was the Bread 13s. So when I got them, I was just like, yo, man, can't nobody tell me nothing.
The OGs.
Yes.
That's when the 3M always reflect.
Yeah.
Right.
They just finally brought them back, like the right way.
And that's the reason I got them.
Yeah.
So this is the first time that I got the Bread 13s since, with all of the releases that they had in between the time. So that was my first one where I got the shoe, and I was like, yo, I'm a super official. But I guess the shoe that I would have to say that made me be like, yo, I really have to have that shoe. I love that shoe. I'm probably gonna say the Concord 11s.
Yeah.
The Concord 11s.
Okay.
It's probably gonna be that's probably gonna be the one where I was just like, man, these is just the coldest thing ever.
Yeah.
That's probably gonna be my shoe.
Man. So for me, I guess we could say, I think y'all know the story of my first
Yeah.
when it hit me that I needed mics. I think I was like so it would be Raptor 7s. If you remember,
my
like,
favorite model.
Yeah. If you remember, like, that was the when the Raptors were an expansion team, and they came out with that colorway. And so I remember they told me, like, if you get straight A's, you can get what you want. And I was like, all right, well then I'm gonna get straight A's. And like one day I'll tell that story in full, like, for y'all, because it's hilarious. But
It's my favorite bread in the store.
Is it? I don't think that's your favorite. Is that the favorite?
Yeah, man.
It's a classic story. It's probably gonna take me like 12 to 15 minutes to do it justice one day. But but that was probably the first pair that I wanted, and I didn't get them. That's why the story's so classic. I would say probably the second shoe that was on that level to me was the Concord 11s. When I saw them in person, I had went to like a 3-on-3 tournament, and it was, y'all remember the Gus Macker?
Yeah.
So it was like an outdoor 3-on-3 tournament. Like, and we had went to, I believe it was like Fort Wayne, Indiana, or Lansing. No, it was Lansing, Michigan, I believe. It was when Sean Respert was the man or whatever. You remember that? Yeah. One of my boys, DJ, shout out to DJ or whatever. I remember I went in the bathroom to take a shower, and when I came out, he had his Concord sitting outside. You know how you have to share when you go on them trips, you got to share a room with somebody else on the team. Yeah. So I was sharing a room with him, and then he was like, "Hurry up, man! I need to get in the shower." When he got in the shower, I was like, "Yeah, hurry up, dog! Hurry up and get in the shower. So I'm finna put them on." And I put my man's shoes on. He came out.
I just want to see how my feet feel.
He came out, right? He came out, and I was walking around in this college. Like, get out my shoes! Man, I just had to see what they felt like, man. You know how that patent leather used to gleam?
Everybody got that story because I got that story with the cement threes, the black ones.
Yeah, okay.
I got a story like that, but we'll save it when we get there. Yeah, unless y'all want it now, I can give it now.
You can give it now.
Yeah.
So when I was in grade school, 4th grade, we used to trade shoes for the day.
Yeah.
So I would give you my shoes because you want to wear them, but I'll wear yours. Yeah. So me and my brother always had these obscure basketball shoes because my pops played basketball, and so he got obscure shoes. So Clyde Drexler was wearing Avias. Nobody had Avias at the school but me and my brother. So this kid had a pair of black cement threes. I said, oh, so you want to wear mine? Let me wear your mics. So I got this mic. So that was the first time I put on a pair of cement threes because we traded shoes.
What was that, like 94?
This was probably... I was in like 3rd grade. So this was during the time they just came out there. About probably 89, 88, maybe 87.
Huh?
Man, you got to warn yourself, man. You tripping.
What you do?
You tripping, man.
Told him it was 76.
It's about 76, man. No, everything from my day are going to be OGs then. No, so it was about, what, 88, 87?
Something like
88, that. Yeah, it was 88, probably maybe even 89-ish.
Yep. So we traded shoes. He wanted my Clydes, and I wanted his mics.
Man, the first shoe I got that I felt like I was on. So my parents used to buy me hooping shoes that were my pops believed in. When he buy you a new pair of hooping shoes, like a new pair of basketball shoes, high end, you aren't allowed to wear them outside.
No, that's not
at all.
And he said, I don't want no little rocks in your shoes or nothing. If you slipping. You know, none of that. I paid whatever for this, but it was the away colorway of the Penny 2. Remember it had the 3M, and I don't know if y'all remember like Champs and places like that used to sell the Nike socks, like the real thick ones. And this was kind of like right after like Fab 5 era, right around that time. And so I remember I went and got like some black and white and blue like socks. They was like $5. I remember I went to school. And we had like it was like the faculty, like teachers versus the students game. Yeah. And I remember I was telling everybody like, I'm gonna kill today because I got on these.
Because I got on these.
Just wait till you see the shoes. Just wait till they're gonna light up when I'm running and stuff. So I remember I couldn't like every time I put up a bucket or make a move, I had to look and see if they flicked. Like I had to be
I know I'm looking good.
Right. I know y'all saw that flick. And so, like, that was probably the first shoe I got, like, that I was just obsessed with. Like, I used to have this thing, my parents used to laugh at me. Like, I used to sit the shoe on the box after I got it outside, like by the TV in my room, and I just had to stare at it all day. And, like, my pops would come in the room, I'd be sitting in a chair looking at the shoe. What do you do? I got to see how I look from different angles.
That's you're right.
I was obsessed like at that point in time. So that would probably be my first shoe I got that I just felt like I was on. It wasn't even a mic. I was so in love with Penny and that little Penny movement, man, like that. Yeah. That was my favorite shoe. It's probably still in my top 5 all time.
I dig it.
Yeah, if y'all notice, I think y'all see me wear it from time to time. Like I still got like a 08, 09 pair I wear like consistently. So, yeah. Man, let's talk about some of the joints coming up. Like, did y'all see what do you guys think of the white and cement threes, the slam dunk joints?
Yeah, with
the clear bottom and the red. Yeah.
I think they're fresh.
Yeah, I tried to make myself not like them because it wasn't an original, but you can't front on that shoe. That's a dope shoe.
It's very clean. I think it looks good. One thing that I really liked, I said like maybe for like the past 3, maybe even 4 years, Jordan has really stepped their game up. With premium materials. I probably say more so like the last 2 or 3 years. They've definitely stepped it up. The quality has been much better. I think the clear outsole is a nice touch to it. I'm glad they didn't go too crazy.
Yeah.
With the changes, I think it's gonna be a dope shoe. It looks good.
And I like how the stripe is just on the one shoe and not both, because 1 foot across the. That's just.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I don't like the stripe, man.
Word?
You don't?
Throw that stripe away. I told y'all I saw the samples in person multiple times, like without the stripe. Like, so, and then even like later when I saw somebody else who had that pair, it didn't have a stripe. And
but
so
what was
like,
dope, the stripe, it doesn't come up. It's just at the bottom of the shoe, so you can't really see the red on the side of the shoe.
The stripe.
I like it.
I like the stripe just because of what it pays homage
it's
to.
a gimmick, man.
Well, they all gimmicks, man.
Yeah, all of them is. I mean, because here's the thing: is every time that they do a re-release, they always change something, a subtle tweak, just so you can know what time frame that came out. I think this is dope.
Would you rather have these or the original, the OGs with just the Nike Air and the regular bottom?
I mean, of course, I would.
The original, of course.
I would rather have the original, but these are dope. I think with what this is for, the 30th anniversary of the dunk, it's called the dunk contest or the dunk champion or whatever it's called. I think it's dope. It's gonna
be extremely limited too. Like,
I believe so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get my hands on them, but I already know what it's gonna look like. I'll be trying, man. But but I like the shoe. I just don't like the red line, man. I think, and that's. Sometimes I don't like when they put stuff in the bottom, depending on what the shoe is. Like, obviously the newer shoes and stuff I'm kind of used to.
That's all Mike been doing lately, then.
Yeah, but when you're doing it to the classic, it be messing me up. Like,
but then he's releasing the regular one still too, so.
Yeah, so what do you guys think? Oh, Dub, if you want to pull them out. So I was able to get my hands on that Nike drop on sneakers for the black and cement 3s. First of all, I definitely plugged y'all with the link.
I got the link. It took too long for me to log in, obviously, because by the time I logged in, it was like, we got size 7 and 16.
Man,
player?
That's on you, man. I definitely plugged y'all with the link. Like, so, yeah. So, I think the shoe. Well, I will say this: I'm a big fan of the black and cement 3s. Like,
for sure.
Like, I wear my 2011 pair pretty consistently. And I think I tripled or like quadrupled up on that pair. So it's like one of my favorite joints. But like the Nike Air, I think I've been waiting for this since like, I think what is it, like 03-ish is when I realized like how much I love the Nike Air. I was still like in high school. And I was just like, man, when they started putting Jumpman Air on the back of them joints, like, it just didn't have the same feel to me. And I've always wanted them to bring back like the Nike Air on all the OG colorways. Like, even if it costs us an extra $20-$25 because of whatever he's got going on with Nike,
right?
But like, that's like my favorite. Like, I can't. I really like the leather is dope on this one too. Like, the quality, like you were speaking to, Dub, is like pretty dope with this one. The insert is Nike Air. The bottom has the Nike Air on the bottom too. Even the hang tag is Nike Air. So I was glad to see that they kept everything OG. I was really happy everything was OG. Is this a must cop for y'all?
The white ones.
The black ones for me.
I like the white ones.
The reason I say the black ones is because I don't have black cement 3s with the Nike Air on the back. I got the countdown pack.
Yeah.
With the Jumpman on the back. Came out with the 20s.
08.
Yeah. So the black ones are definitely something that's gonna be in my it's gonna be on my pickup list for sure. I gotta grab these.
Yeah. Well, I already copped. I think I'm going like 3 or 4 pair.
Well, grab me one too, man. Please. I get you the money. Just grab it from me, because you for some reason you always got the plug. You always got the one up.
Man, you just gotta stock up, man. Like, that's just one of them things I've learned over time. Like, so I figured out, I think the average amount of time that you have on like a mic, like an OG colorway, is like 7 to 10 years. Like, before they re-release again. and then it's gonna be a variation. Like they're gonna change something. So I believe in just get them as many as you can and put them up, because you don't know when they coming back. Well, you know when they coming back, but it's gonna be way down.
It's gonna be a minute. Yeah.
It's nothing worse than going into like a boutique or like a consignment shop and seeing a shoe that you could have got multiple pairs of at like $450.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that be hurting my soul.
Yeah, you
like
finna get hit over the head.
Yeah. Like like oh man, I scuffed this pair. I just
You can get at least 2, even if they go on $225.
Yeah.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah. Like I would probably sit some other cops out for OG colorway mics like this. So, it's the 30th anniversary though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This joint. So, what do you guys think of like the other All-Star shoes that you've seen so far? So, what did you think of like the Kyrie 4?
Kyrie 4s are dope. These are the ones with the tie-dye, right? Like the black and white. Yeah, those are clean.
Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah. What do you think of the Kyrie 4 as a whole?
I like them. At first, I thought they were clunky.
Mm-hmm.
But the more that I looked at it, it's actually a dope shoe.
Much better looking shoe in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much better looking shoe in person. I think the details from pictures don't do it justice. Once you get the shoe in your hand, it looks much more premium. It looks much more quality, rather than it's just something like Nike just threw together. Not saying that in pictures that looks thrown together, but you can see the time and the detail that they took into crafting the shoe.
And I like that it got overlays.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a shoe with overlays.
It looks really good in person. It looks a lot lighter. You said clunky.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the pictures give it a clunky kind of vibe.
Absolutely.
But when you pick it up, it's actually a pretty light shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not like, you know, some Adidas, you know,
What's
crazy
like
light type
a
joint.
mesh or like a fuse like upper.
Yeah.
So
I don't like the back half. Like that they go with the like the what is it like a it's not nubuck.
Like that's I can't say suede type, but
Yeah,
that kind of like a felt almost.
That's my one knock on the shoe. I think originally I thought the shoe looked too bulky to be a guard shoe until I saw it in person. Then it looked aesthetically, it looked a lot better to me.
Yeah.
I'm happy that for once, like first time ever, he put some cushioning in the forefoot.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's $3 cushioning in the forefoot, you put something in the forefoot. Because I can't play in Kyrie's because there's nothing in the forefoot and I play on my toes. Like, so if I have no cushioning up there, I will never feel what he has in the heel. Yeah. So if you had to pick between All-Star Kyrie 4s and Black History Month Kyrie 4s, why?
Because it's Black History Month.
That Pan-African.
The color?
So,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
equality.
Because it's Black History Month.
I could have did without the equality around all over it.
Oh, I thought that was dope.
But that
especially
soul,
in person. Give me Black History Month all day.
I think I'm going. No, I'm going Black History. Like I'm in love with that shoe, like the Black History.
Definitely
and
fresh.
I think how the color fades between. I mean, goes from all 3 colors over the whole entire sole of the 2 shoes. So it's not like on each shoe there's the Pan African flag. It's kind of across both shoes. I think that's dope. I always like the traction on the KD4. I'm sorry, on the Kyrie's, and so it's dope on the on the it's always aggressive.
They're beastly.
Yeah. So I always think that the Kyrie's, as far as like grip and things like that, especially for a guard and somebody that's shifty, is always dope. Like, so I'm really feeling that. What do you think that this is the best Kyrie in the Kyrie line now?
No, because I like the 3s. I like the 3s.
So that's your favorite Kyrie?
What made the 3s dope to me were the colorway options that the 3s were coming out in. Why the 4s are dope,
I gotta check
he's
again.
releasing more of his PEs in the 4s. So I guess you can say a colorway or a PE trade-off. You would rather have the PE.
Yeah.
So, nope, I'm going to take that back. The 4s are probably the best ones. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll do that.
I thought the 2 was my favorite.
That's what exactly I
think
got pulled up.
Looks-wise. If it's just looks-wise.
No, that's the joint with the strap, right?
Yeah.
I'm going 2 and then 4.
2, 4?
I had to pull it up just to be sure, but I'm going 2, 4, 3, 1.
I'm going 2, 4, 3, 1.
I'm going
because I remember they did the Hirachi colorway in
2413, and the only reason for edges 1 is because of the tech.
Okay.
Otherwise, because I like the 1 better, like aesthetically, especially like how they use like on the right around like where the traction comes up on the front of the shoe, how they kind of turn that into teeth and things like that, like the deceptive red on the 1. On the Kyrie 1.
Okay. I
like the red ones and things like that. Yeah. Like, I think the first 2 colorways of that one was it the Dream and then the Deceptive Red joints.
I didn't like them until I saw them in person. When I saw the red was in person, that's the main shoe ones.
Yeah. But it didn't have any forefoot cushioning, so I couldn't get it to hoop in. So that's the only reason I didn't get it. I think the Kyrie 3 is my least favorite. It just felt...
It's
other than like the Bruce Lee colorway,
that's the one I'm looking at right now.
The Bruce, the him and Kobe collabo, that was the one that was dope to me.
The white and gold joint was pretty dope too. The finals gold.
Oh yeah, it was clean.
Yeah,
it was clean. But Nike always does clean stuff with that white and. They didn't do the clear bottoms on those, I don't think, but they usually do the white, the clear bottom with the gold for like finals packs and stuff like that. So that's always dope. But yeah, I would probably go. What did I say? 2413 for the Kyries.
Okay.
Yeah. What do y'all think of the PG2?
I like them.
Dope.
I like them.
The PlayStation one.
Yeah. Did y'all see how the tongue lights up?
Yeah,
man?
That was super dope.
That was dope. I wish I would have got one of them media pack joints. Did y'all see the backpack with the PlayStation?
I seen
and all that?
Los, famous Los.
Yeah.
I seen him debut his with the controllers, the actual backpack, the console.
Another shoe with overlays.
It was dope. Yeah. The PG is another shoe along with the overlays that looks much better in person. Not that it doesn't look good in pictures, but it's definitely a shoe that's got a lot more personality going on with it once you get it in your hand. I think it's dope. It's really well put together.
And I'm glad we're getting back to that. For a long time, everything had that plain Jane look. It was either fly knit or it just was
everything
some kind of mesh.
To look the same. Yeah.
Overlays for a basketball shoe. Even if you're creating your own in 2K18, whatever, a shoe with overlay always plays well. It look good. Man.
I don't like overlays as much as
love them, man.
I think a lot of times overlays hurt my feet because of the way I play.
Oh, I ain't got that problem.
Yeah.
Overlays are dope, man.
Yeah, my trips to the grocery store and Chuck E. Cheese with the shorties, I don't need all of that, being all shifty unless I'm chasing my youngest one. But for the most part, I'll be straight.
Man, my feet be beat up when I play with overlays, man. I forgot what shoe did it. I just gave it them Hyper Revs. What was that, the 2017s?
Okay.
The one with the strap?
The Skylar Diggins
joints. Okay.
Man, my feet was hurting so bad after that, man. Like, I couldn't even believe it, how much it was hurting. I think, so what do you guys think of the price point of the Kyries? So if you had to pick something in that price point between Kyries, PGs, and the Dames and the Stephs, that 130 and under price point, what you going with?
I'm glad we're getting back to that too.
If we talking the Kyrie 4s, the PG 2s, and then what the Dame is 3 or 4?
Dame
is
4.
on 4.
Dame 4 and Steph, his 4.
I'm going
Dame first.
I'm going PG 2.
Dames, I like the Dame 4s.
Dame 4s is dope. I in all honesty, I think all 4 of those shoes. I think all 4 of those shoes is dope.
First one's whack.
I'm going to
The first ones were horrible. I didn't like those. The Dames.
Oh no! I'm talking about all 4 shoes. That
okay, gotcha.
We're talking about the most current model.
Yeah.
So
I'm going with Dame 4s.
I'm going PG.
Then PG, then Kyrie, then Steph.
I might be going. This one's a tough one for me. I think I'm going Kyrie 1, Steph 2.
Westbrook in that price point too. 125.
We'll get to that. Why not?
Those is fresh.
Kyrie 1, Steph 2, PG 3, Dame 4. But I think I like them all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely like them all. I would go PG. I'm going PG, Kyrie, Dame, Steph.
I don't think there's any bad answer.
It's not.
It's not. All 4 of the shoes is definitely cold. This is by far. This is Steph's best shoe.
I agree.
It's close. I don't think it's close.
I like the Steph ones the best. With the charge cushioning and all of that stuff. I think this one looks better, but I don't think it gives me the ankle support.
I dig it.
Like, I just don't feel like I have it. Yeah, so support-wise, I think, like, that's why. I just don't think it... I think... I like the charge cushion. I even like the 2s, but I felt like it was kind of flimsy around the ankle area. So I've had a lot of ankle injuries.
You're a
like,
proponent of the 2s. I remember when they came out, you were telling me they were a shoe to get.
Yeah. But... So, talking about, like, the higher-end price points, the LeBrons, the KDs and stuff, do we feel like the lower-end price points are better shoes now? Or no?
I would say yes, because you're getting the same tech. All you need is 4-foot zoom, 4 foot and full length. And if that's in that shoe at 120, 135, of course. That's what I'm looking for. Is either 4 foot or full.
So, are you talking about performance, or are you talking about looks, or are you talking about a combination of both?
Both.
Okay, so...
Well, that's in the eye of the beholder, I would say.
It is. Because then, if you're talking about throwing in, the most recent KD model, I'm going to take those KDs over both the Currys and the Hardens. I still like the PGs and the Currys better than KD, but KD would be third if you toss them in there. So I think it depends on the shoe. LeBron done lost me since like 12.
I agree.
11 was super dope. 12 was okay. 13 and 14,
11
the Soldiers
bad.
Is dope though. I do like the Soldiers.
LeBron 11s fit horribly, man. I think I sold all of my pairs.
I got like 3 pair. I still love them.
Yeah, I got rid of them joints. That's the one with the Nike sign, like all in the awkward spot across the forefoot.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, that shoe sat on my foot crazy. Like, I think I had the King's Prides, and I had the All-Star pair.
Okay.
I've never been a fan of his shoes.
No,
not at all. The Soldiers, I like the Soldiers, but I've never been a fan of his. Maybe 10, 11, and 12 I liked.
Okay.
10, 11, and 12.
Okay. I've liked a lot of LeBrons. I didn't like the ones. I didn't like really any of the early LeBrons, like through 3. But I think my favorite LeBrons are the 7s, and that's probably a lot of people. Like, that was the ones that had the full length zoom.
Yeah, 7 and 8.
7, 8, and 10.
Yeah.
I think I didn't like 11 like that. I liked the way 11 looked until I got it actually in hand.
I got you.
I like 12 depending on the colorway. But I just thought the shoe wasn't built like it was for basketball. It was built like, I felt like it felt like a Timberland on my foot or something, man. Like,
it's definitely a heavy shoe
with zoom.
Yeah, the same for the 13. The 13 is a heavy shoe too.
Yeah, I really like this one though.
The 14?
It's the 15.
Oh, it's 15. Oh, you're right.
So it's like that woven joint and the little Nike sign in the back.
Yeah.
Like I know we saw the one with the Nike wrapped around it today was the PE.
Yeah.
But I don't like that. For some reason I like this shoe, but I can't wear it. It's just too heavy. It's just way too heavy. Like, all LeBrons are heavy to me, so I don't really wear them like that. Like, I'll buy them and then they end up sitting forever. But I like it. If I had to pick right now though, like out of all of the like performance basketball shoes that just came out, if I was gonna play in something, I think it might be that 32. And it's like raving reviews on that. Why not?
Yep.
That rush
Told
joint.
you.
Yeah.
Like, and all they pretty much did is like change some angles on that. What was it? That new retro from like 04 or something. Yeah. 02. All they did was change a couple angles on that shoe. Like,
it looks good.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's a dope looking shoe. I really was glad that didn't they put full length like zoom in that joint. I know it's not the thickest or whatever, but they put full length zoom in it, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to grab a pair of them pretty soon to hoop.
And at a 130, I think it was 135 clip, you can't beat that.
I'm so glad we're getting, like you touched on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad we're getting back to the lower price points, man. Like where things are more cost effective, especially when I think of like single parents and like stuff like that. Like we went through that whole wave of like 225s and stuff like that. Yeah, Dub, you got like 18 kids to buy shoes. You got the Brady Bunch over there, man.
And I can't be out here. I can't be out here not getting them that. So it's like, yo. Yeah,
I feel you. And then your kids know the game, man. They know exactly what they want. Kyries and KDs and stuff, man.
He ain't going for nothing less.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. I know you was telling me, like, what'd you tell him on his birthday?
What's it say, video game or shoes?
Oh, yeah. So I was like, yo, you gotta make an executive decision. He's like, nah, we getting them both. I said both. And so he ended up getting them Kyries.
Yeah, Kyrie 3s, right?
Yeah. He got Kyrie 3s.
That age you can still run them to the outlet right quick, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They'd be happy with that outlet move.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what up.
Give them 2 more years.
I had some shorties, man. It's outlet moves, man.
Yeah,
outlet
straight
moves.
Yeah, just make sure you give them heat.
Heat
is always heat.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever be like one of my boys. His pop saved all of his mics to get at him, and he just ran through them joints, man.
Word.
Like I remember he had some cool grays that was like very near DS. Like they probably have been worn like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
This man was hooping in the driveway, you know.
Wow.
Oh no.
My father did that for me. He gave me some of his OG. So I got some OG Taxi 12s, some OG Cherry 12s. My father and my brother was huge in influencing me when it came to shoes. My father was a sneakerhead before sneakerhead was like super crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he copped everything Pops had. The Pippins, the Rain Mans, the Grant Hill Feli joints.
Yeah.
He had the mics. If it was a dope sneaker, he grabbed it. And another thing that he did was he customized it before it was anything. Father always been big into art and stuff like that. So one of the first shoes that I remember him customizing was Pip's first original signature shoe with the wave on it.
Yeah.
So he those originally came out in just all white, and he changed that wave to red. He painted it himself and all of that, and I was like, yo, he on another level with this joint. So Pop and my older brother definitely always big in to influencing me when it came to shoes. So.
Yeah. What do y'all moving on, like what did y'all think of these did y'all see the pictures of the June like Yeezy drops?
Yeah.
So what is it, the ice yellow and the peanut butter? What did y'all think of those?
Ice yellow is just absolutely terrible. The peanut butter is okay. I'm still not a big fan of this of the Yeezy model. The 750.
The high,
is that the higher one?
The one with the strap.
Yeah, those ones. Those looked a little better to me.
Yeah, those are aesthetically pleasing
than the 350s. But even still, I'm just not. I'm not real big on either one of them, really.
Man, I didn't like them to begin with, and then when I started getting pairs, I started falling in love with them. I think, the first V1s, I think I liked the turtle doves, but not that much, and then they grew on me. And then when he started coming out with like the tan joints and all the different colors, they were like one color, but it was always like I like more of like the neutral color stuff like that, or like the softer colors. So like this peanut butter joint is ignorant to me. Like I know I'm gonna rock that. Like I know that's gonna be like some damaged jeans joint and like like a peanut butter hoodie or something, like, or you know what I'm saying, some crazy stuff like that. But I'm in love with the V2s. Like I think it's one of the most comfortable shoes. Like I know Ultra Boost is better as far as like comfortability, but this is very close to me. Like
I have heard that on a consistent basis. That is a very, very comfortable shoe.
Yeah.
What the Yeezy or the Ultra Boost?
The Yeezy.
Yeezys.
Yeah, the Ultra Boost too, but it just the Yeezy is constant. That everybody says, oh man, it's one of the more comfortable shoes that you can wear.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Adidas is going to challenge Nike as far as like in the basketball realm anytime soon?
No, I believe that is what made Nike drop the pricing. Because Adidas, with the Prime Knit basketball joints, was going for about 130, 140 on the high end, and they were looking better.
Mm-hmm.
So it actually, if you think about it, made Nike step his game up.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Challenge them as in taking over.
Challenge.
I don't see them getting challenged with like taking over the throne, but challenge them and making sure like, yo, I'm coming for you, so you gotta stay true out here.
And then even if Adidas was winning with the lifestyle joint with the Yeezys, I know we're gonna talk about it later. The Off-Whites are competing with that hard right now.
Yeah. Do y'all like the Off-Whites?
If you can get them.
I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan of them.
I'm not a fan of. The only Off-Whites that I kind of liked were the Air Max.
The 97s.
Yeah.
Them the only ones I like. That and the Prestos.
I take that back. The Prestos was dope.
What about the Vapors?
Nah.
Wasn't the Vapor?
And that's a dope shoe.
That's what I was
That's
saying.
a dope
It's
shoe.
A very dope shoe. I don't like the Off-White on it. I didn't like the Off-White Jordan 1.
No, I don't care for those.
That hurt
Did
soul,
not
man.
like the Off-White Jordan 1. So yeah, Off-White hasn't impressed me. It hasn't been something that I'd be like, yo, man, this is something that's got to be a must cop. I know it's a limited shoe anyway, and it don't do me no justice. I'm straight on those.
Yeah, I love that shoe. But I like everything Virgil is doing pretty much, and I have for a while. But I think the Jordan 1, the Vapor, the Presto, I think it was one more pair. I didn't like the Blazers at all.
No, I didn't. And I'm a Blazer cat, and I didn't like the Blazers.
Oh, I like the Hyper Dunks.
Hyper Dunks were cool. That's with the strap across the front, right? Okay, those were cool.
Those would be my favorites. I know it was like 10 pairs, but those were the pairs like I really was in love with. I don't like the new Off-White one. The all white.
The all white ones. Yeah, I don't like those.
It's just, I felt like we could go in a different direction there. Like we could throw some colors on there. Even if you did like a shattered backboard colorway or like a fragmented colorway, or you could do so much other stuff with it. I just didn't like the all white look, man. Like it just wasn't for me.
Yeah, it really fell in line with majority of the other Off-White collection. I'm not real big on it. It's like it came out and I was just like, okay. I think with so many other different models coming out, not necessarily Off-White, but it's just so many other things I'd rather get than pieces of this Off-White collection.
I think the Off-White collection kind of like supersedes all the other stuff for me, man. Like I like that collection a lot. Like the only other thing I think I liked a little bit more was the COS stuff. Like
COS were dope.
Yeah,
they were dope.
Especially when you got it in person. It's a premium shoe.
Yeah,
it looks really good.
Yeah. But I would still say the Off-White one, the first one, that's probably higher than everything, even the COS to me. Like that would probably be my favorite one. Yeah. What about what do you guys think they're gonna do with these Concords at the end of the year, though? Do you think they're gonna change it? I know we're probably gonna get the higher cut.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Do you think they're gonna mess this shoe up and put that 45 on the bag?
I don't know. I doubt it. I'm more so just disappointed because I just knew they was coming with the cool gray, because they was like, oh, we're gonna have a cool gray 11 drop for 2018, and it's a low. I was like, oh man, they pissed me off with that one. So I'm a little more salty than anything. But the Concords, it's an iconic shoe. I'm here for it. I don't think they'll put the 45 on it, but if they did, it'll definitely take away from it.
If they put the 45 on it, I'm gonna be sick. Like that was the only error in the Space Jams last year, to me. Like was that 45 on the back. If that was a 23, that's a perfect shoe. Like quality wise, I love the cut. I think because I fell in love with the OG Jordan 11, where the cut was higher. Like if you remember the breads, remember they had the little white around the patent leather at the top. Like I miss I missed that. So I can't. If they keep releasing stuff with the higher cut, I'm gonna be happy. I think some stuff it just doesn't look right though. Like, I didn't the Win like 82s looked a little weird.
Oh, with the higher cut.
Yeah, but I like the Win like 96s. I think because it's red on. It seems like
It's
whenever
red on
it's
red, yeah.
yeah,
It looks a little bit better.
yeah, it makes it look better. Like I'm in love with that. So if you one drop this year, you can only pick one. That's the only shoe you get so far for January, and we can include the February stuff. So the Black History Month pack, All Star stuff that we've seen, all of that. What you picking?
That's tough. I would probably go with the. I'll probably go with the black cement 3s. You know what? I take that back. I really want the black cement 3s, like I said earlier in the episode, just because I want the Nike Air in the back. But just because of how limited the dunk contest 3s is, if I can get my hands on those, I would probably take those. I would probably take those over anything else. Although the Black History Month Kyrie 4s
we're the same.
Is
we're the
high,
same vein.
very high on the list. But I would probably go with the 3s. I would probably go with the dunk contest 3s.
Dunk contest 1, Kyrie, Black History, very close 1B.
I got you.
Very
Makes
close.
Sense. I'm with you on that.
Maybe closer because those are probably it will be more attainable in terms of the release.
Oh,
Dunk
for sure.
contest 3s, 1 Black and Cements 2.
You might as well take them off your list. You already got them.
Yep, get another one, Jack.
You might as well put something else up there.
The peanut butter Yeezys.
That's not till June.
That sure is.
Man, I don't know what would be.
I know Kobe got a port wine coming out.
Man, what you think of this Kobe collect? Like what they're doing with the Kobe line right now this year? Like
I try to hate and not like it. I haven't bought the I don't even know if you call them AD2s or whatever.
Yeah.
But the newer
The
the mids of the
AD.
ADs.
It
The only thing I don't like about them, it's a dope shoe.
So let me just preface it by saying that Steph is a diehard Kobe fan.
Kobe.
Like everything Kobe.
I tell people, I'm like, you talk about your mic collection. That's my Kobe.
This man collects Kobe's. Like so, I collect them to an extent, but
You got quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
Yeah, I like Kobe's, but
So it's that two-tone Nike sign that always draw me. If it was just a solid check, like that's on the Mamba pack that came out, then I go for them. But if I can get them, I can get that on the retail though. That's not like a quick buy, but I'm not mad at them. I like them.
I feel like they don't release the best colorways of the Kobe's.
They don't.
Like the Black History Months and stuff like that. Like that's what's blowing me about it. Like I like the initial pack, like the with all the solid colors, and the pastels and stuff like that. Like but everything else I feel like they've been missing on. Like they just not like they dropped those IT joints, the Mighty IT joints. Those were cool.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I see so many dope colorways that they haven't dropped. Like the Black History Months have really been messing with me. Man, I pray they drop.
Find them anywhere.
I pray they drop that Giannis cream, that
that's
cream
like a
colorway.
cream,
Oh, yeah,
Like
that was
that
super
joint,
dope.
like it's so ignorant, man. Like so, I pray they drop them joints, man. Like I'm in love with them.
That was definitely fresh.
Yeah, but like he always has stuff like that, or you see like Kuzma and like cats like that. They rocking fire.
And what I don't understand about the line, it's a shoe that it's a basketball player shoe, meaning a high majority of players that hoop wears that shoe in the league and in college. So why would you not release more of the colorways? Especially the Devin Booker joints is dope. The ones my homie in Toronto, DeRozan.
Yeah, DeRozan is like
dope.
He probably got some of the best colorways that I done seen.
Yeah.
DeRozan definitely be having some dope joints.
Yeah. So I'm sure what he would be considered like the flagship cat for the for that line. He always has some dope stuff. I know he's gonna get something later in the year. You notice his stuff usually comes out in the spring or whatever,
like
with the new Kobe's.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get something dope like that. Like, but I really just feel like there's so many dope Kobe colorways that we see that never hit retail. And I know he's very like, he likes to give them to certain people, but man, when you have something fire like that, like if them Giannis joints drop, I know they may not sell out to everybody, but I'm gonna be the first cat in line. I'm gonna be at House of Hoop, like, I'm gonna be the first cat at House of Hoops of Foot Action, like waiting outside, like let's go. I need like 2 of them joints, man. Any like off-white type of color or cream is cold, like the Don C's and stuff like that. I feel like that's such a slept-on color. I can just go get me a Bucks hoodie. If y'all see that Cream City collection, it'd be on my way, man. But I also think like the tech, like, and just how they like have been doing it since he left. It's obvious he's not playing anymore. Like they're not putting that much money into it. How many did you say he had like lined up?
13 or 14 is he said they're in the books, like done.
Yeah, like he's already finished the model.
But they're running the mid 12s. I mean the mid ADs. Like that's it.
Yeah.
To me, that's what it seemed like. This is it. But he said he got 13 and 14 in the tuck.
So do you think if they drop the price point to like 125, they flying off the shelves?
I believe so. Because it's a Kobe generation, meaning that this is what
they grew up watching.
Just thinking from not a walk-around shoe like the Jordan Retros, not those. But from a basketball standpoint, which is transferable to streetwear, I think a lot of basketball cats will pop that shoe.
Oh, they'll buy it for sure, just because you never had Kobe's at that price point. I just think that the market is so saturated that they still sit. Not heavy, not
everything Nike basketball sits unless it's limited, super limited. Everything Nike basketball sits.
So I think it sits,
and they probably do, because I waited to get the low 12s until what, like October, and I got them for like $64. So. Yeah, they may.
Yeah.
They may.
I think they end up still sitting a little bit. But you definitely will see an uptick in people getting them, though, just because, hey, to get Kobe's at that price point, it'll be love.
Yeah.
For one, I don't think right now with what was released, I think 150 is too much. That could be a 130, 140 is cool. Like 150, I think when you get into that 150 range, that's the KD because it's the fly knit and all that stuff. Yeah. Like and it was like felt material. I don't even know what that was. Yeah. So 135 is about it for that shoe.
Yeah, I'm thinking like 130. 130 and I'm grabbing like a ton of pairs. But this 150.
Now if you drop a fly knit, of course run that at 150. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. And I think like that's probably the funniest thing with Nike basketball to me is I can just wait it out nowadays. I can just wait it out.
And you put me on that. We were having a conversation. I was like, I got to get these. You're like, just wait until whatever. They're going to be like, okay. I haven't bought a shoe at the release date and I don't know how long unless it's something I really wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it's super limited, then I'll tell you better go grab this joint. Like, but for the most part, you can wait them joints out, man.
Yep.
Yeah. But, all right. Any other stuff y'all wanted to talk about, man?
Well, we'll see next week or in 2 weeks. We'll see what they wore for All-Star. 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm really interested in, seeing what the All-Star shoes will look based on the uniforms.
Yeah.
I want to see some pinks. I want to see some baby blues, some highlight yellows. I want to see something that's popping.
One thing's for sure is they definitely going to stand out against them white and black jerseys. So let's hope they got some dope
I'm
stuff.
always one for. I mean, we never see it. I want some mint joints, like
mint color,
all like pastel, like a mint. Yeah,
I feel you.
Like a why not and a mint.
Yeah,
the whole shoe would be ignorant. Like that would be dope,
especially on that colorway, that black, that monotone
with that
colorway.
Silhouette. Yep. Like I think that would be dope.
I think they are because Kyrie got the little turquoise bottom on his. On top of that black and white. So,
but usually they do everybody different, totally different colorways.
Yeah.
For All-Star, except for like 8 or something like that. But
I don't like Russ's All-Star. If that's the ones he's wearing, the city pack with the grid on the front, I don't like those.
Okay. Yeah.
But if he was wearing that green turquoise white and black pair, those were clean.
Yeah. We'll see what they wear, man. we'll probably do an episode that week, man. That's a big week. That's one of the biggest weeks in sneaker culture, man.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so we'll definitely do that. Well, all right, man. Let us know anything y'all want us to talk about. Please leave in the comments. Let us know what you think as far as like the stuff that we see dropping and what your favorite shoes are so far this year.
No doubt. Yeah, man. Hit us up. Let us know what you looking forward to. If you got any releases that you want us to talk about, or performance that you think we should talk about, or something that we may have missed, definitely hit us up. Let us know.
Yeah.
Another dope shoe that I saw, I saw it close up, was the cat from Golden State. Clay's joints. I kind of like those.
Because they still in the Kobe.
We done, man. You're right. You're right. You're right. So you mean I'm conditioned?
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna tell you what other shoes you like that aren't Nike either. You like the delis. You like the deli ones.
No, I don't like the delis.
You like the Deladovas. I'm gonna show you why you like the Deladovas.
I like the Rondo joints.
And you like the McCulloughs when they, or the CJ McCollums when they drop.
Yeah, CJ McCollum. Yeah. Michael Carter Williams had a dope joint. But we digress.
Yeah. Anything that kind of resembles Kobe, you like, man.
He scored 81. All right, I'm done.
It's a wrap. Peace.